Hey guys, welcome back to HTG, the Hot Tub Gang. This is episode 4. I'm your host, Santi G, and your boy,
Joe Butter.
Joe Butter.
Joe Butter.
And so we'll see you in a minute. Alright, I just want to start off this episode just saying, just stating the obvious. It's getting cold.
Yeah.
It's getting cold in Vic.
What are we, January now?
It's January 10th, I think. And we're getting, what is it? I've been hearing it all over the radio these days. It's called the Arctic Vortex. It's no longer the Arctic winds, it's the Arctic Vortex. That's what they're calling it.
You know, I've been hearing that for a couple of years. Polar Vortex.
Really?
Arctic Vortex, yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of a funny name.
I mean, it's cold, and you might be able to see the snow on the camera.
Maybe, yeah. You guys might be able to, if you're watching this on audio, you might be able to see, more steam for sure. But it's definitely cold. We'll be doing this hot tub for only 20 minutes today because it's very cold out and we want to not get sick. But
it's not as bad as I thought, but
you
never know. I don't know.
It's definitely colder than usual though. But man, dude, on the way here,
how's the drive?
We got snow for those who live here, and I mean, I'm just gonna have a little rant here for audio listeners, and even for video listeners. You might want to lower the volume because I'm just about to fume. But okay, so on my way here, so to drive here, you go through this kind of street where it's 3 lanes. 2 go towards a highway, and 1 kind of keeps going into town, which kind of makes its way towards where we're at right now. And so I never road rage. Occasionally I'll get mad, I'll get a little upset, but whatever. I won't honk because I feel like I'd rather get out of the situation than waste my time honking.
Yeah.
But so I'm on my way here, and there's this lady, maybe she was distracted. I don't even know what was going through her mind, but she's in the lane to turn into the highway. And a lot of people do this driving down this road. They go down that lane for a bit and then they merge last minute if you're going through town. And I do it sometimes. I'll be honest, I'll do it sometimes, but I do it and I'm cautious about it. But this lady, she wasn't being cautious, and she had a whole light before the other light to get in. I was giving her space. You had literally 2 minutes to get in, merge in, and there's snow on the ground. So people where we live, they don't really they're just not used to it. So people start panicking, driving just not proper when there's snow. So that doesn't help the situation.
No.
So I'm like, okay, she's not merging, whatever. I don't see a turn signal, nothing. So I'm like, all right, here we go. I'm just going to drive past her because I know people. They like to do this.
Yeah, they love it.
And so I drive past her, and all of a sudden I see the turn signal right when I pass. I'm like, oh, here we go. Car comes towards me. I'm like, are you serious? I slam on the brake. Car slids a little because of the snow. And I'm like, are you kidding me? I don't know what it was, but just everything at its moment, I just kind of lost it. And that's the first time I've lost it, but I was just punching my steering wheel because I'm not going to honk at her. She's already probably not a good driver in the snow, so I don't want to honk at you. But anyways, lesson is, if you're driving on that lane and you're going to merge, merge properly. There's nothing wrong with merging, but shoulder check. Use your actual turn signals, because if you don't, especially in the snow, you're gonna end up hurting yourself and someone else. So just
people might think it's cool to give a quick shoulder check, but it's that's not how you drive.
No,
you do a full look. That's how you drive.
No,
it's not a racetrack. It's
exactly
city driving.
Yeah, we're not out here trying to compete to getting to where you're going first. There's times where you're in a rush, but come on, use your turn signals.
Yeah, and then know the limits of your car, and
Yeah, because it was just I've noticed it a lot recently. People nowadays, at least the ones I've been driving behind, they'll merge. They'll start moving in first, and then they turn on the turn signal. I'm like, no. It's the other way around. You turn it on first, and then you go. It's
the law is I think it's 100 feet.
Yeah, it makes me think how are these people have their full license, and I'm out here struggle to get my full license twice because I don't understand. But hey, that was my little rant of getting here. But besides that, it was actually not a bad drive. It was It's nice just driving in like the scenic, and then the
Yeah,
scenic
feeling
drive
like
with the
Star Wars
snow.
there.
Yeah,
Feeling like you're in light speed.
exactly. It's just like very white everywhere, and
Yeah.
there's no one behind you, so you kind of just cruise. Like it's nice.
Yeah, until you just tires lock up and then
Well, I got the
you're
snow.
facing a ditch.
I got the snow tires, so saw a guy though in a ditch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I would like should have gone and helped, but he was like further up, and he had a snowplow on the front of his car, so I was like, he's probably fine.
He's probably got 4-wheel drive or something.
I don't know. Maybe he's in the ditch for a reason. Maybe
Yeah.
he saw something in there. I don't know.
Yeah, you know, our friend Thane, I remember I was driving home from work one day.
Was it Thane or Tyson?
It was Thane. I saw his car in the ditch. And I'm like, what the heck's going on here? So we roll up, pop out. He's like, yeah, I was driving down the road and I saw a mama deer and another deer and then a baby deer.
Yeah.
And I guess my car scared the baby deer. So I tried to like double back and help them out. And then as I was doubling back, I'm in the ditch.
What?
So it's like, you know, sometimes you should just let things go.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Like-
I mean, Tyson. I mean, that might be like a family thing because I remember like
He's in the ditch too. I was actually in his car when we were in the ditch.
you were in this
A
car
few times. We hit a few ditches.
because there was one ditch where like, we called him and we're like, yo, like we're going to bin 4, like we're gonna get some burgers. You want to come out? And he's like,
Yeah.
all right, I'm on my way. And it was like snowing too at the time, and he's like, yeah, I'm on my way. I'll be right there. Literally,
Yeah.
5 minutes later, he calls and I'm like, hey, like what's up? Like,
He's probably
is someone
hauling.
else coming? And he's like, no, I'm just calling you to let you know I'm in the ditch.
I think I actually remember him going in the ditch.
Like he's just
Yeah.
like, I'm in the ditch. I won't be able to make it. And I'm like thinking like, dude, I don't care if you're not making it. Like, are you okay? Like,
Yeah,
you're in
yeah.
the ditch. And he's like, no, I'm fine. Like it's fine. It was in the Protege at the time, but that was,
I remember that.
dude, you gotta be careful with those ditches around here.
Well, me and him used to go drifting in that thing, and he'd go into a few ditches.
Yeah.
I'm coming home from work. I'm behind him in the Hyundai.
The Honda. Oh,
He's
dude.
in the Mazda, and then all of a sudden,
What
he's
was
in the
that
ditch.
thing called again? I forgot what it was.
Hyundai Azera.
Azera. I saw maybe one other one ever.
Yeah, I don't even know if they were made by Hyundai. Like
Yeah.
at this point, no, they're really popular in the Middle East. For some
are
reason. Yeah, really
It-
popular.
It's weird. Like, and when I go to like Colombia or like other countries like that, they have like some weird
Different brands. or
like
something.
brand. Like when I went to Greece, they had like tons of BMWs, but like BMWs I've never seen before.
Yeah.
Like just
Just weird, like hatchback.
yeah,
ones.
completely different. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we've been thinking about kind of starting something, a little segment in the pod, and just to kind of make it a little more special, like local kind of. So what we're doing is we're gonna have a little at the beginning of each episode, kind of just share what's going on and where we live on Vancouver Island. So we went on to Victoria Buzz and we saw just kind of some news, what's been going on this week. And yeah, so we're just going to share, I guess, this week's big news that we saw.
News of Victoria, I guess.
News of Victoria.
Vibrant Victoria is like an Instagram page,
Yeah.
maybe a website as well.
So let's get into it. So this is kind of like what's going on in Victoria. That kind of just stuck out to us this week. So for anyone that lives out in Saanich, be careful because a recent wave of vandalism has actually rocked several neighborhoods in Saanich. So be careful leaving it's been leaving residents concerned.
Should be concerned.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
and it's mainly cars too. That's what they're saying here. And apparently this has been happening since the 29th till this week of January. And there's been several victims, 16 vehicles actually, that have been vandalized in various areas. And yeah, it's been happening apparently between 9 p.m. and 6 a.m. So this guy, this vandalizing bandit, likes to work at 9 p.m. and between 9 p.m. and 6 a.m.
He's the graveyard bandit, hey?
Must be the graveyard bandit.
Could be a few bad breakups, you know?
I mean,
Could just be that.
it's a lot of. I mean, if he's dating like 16 people.
Or he has 16 cars,
Yeah,
you know?
it's a lot of. I don't know what.
Anything's possible.
Maybe.
It is Saanich.
I mean, yeah, fair enough. Apparently, just what it says here is to look out for a suspect. Looks like a described Caucasian man, believed to be in his 30s, with a thin build. So, I mean, yeah, maybe he's a 30-year-old guy who's dating 16 different women and broke up with all of them and broke their cars. Maybe that's it. I don't really think so, but
you know,
you never know.
You never know. Yeah, it could happen.
And he has I just love how he has a thin build. Like, I don't know what it is with, like, you know, whenever there's vandalism or anything, like, it's always the thin build.
Yeah, and you know, all you got to say is thin build, and you know.
Yeah. So like, that's your suspect.
There's only a few guys that are the thin build.
Mm-hmm.
Usually it's like normal build, athletic build, you know, plump.
Yeah. You're just like, you know, regular build.
Yeah.
But then there's always, it's I don't know what it is. It's always a thin build. It's like they just like, it just attracts crime, I guess.
They are certainly mischievous or mischievous.
I just don't understand, like, what would make you want to just wake up at night and just go vandalize someone's car. Like, you're gonna get caught.
Yeah, we'd hope.
Yeah.
But maybe there's some money in there. They're on drugs.
Maybe. But 16 times. Dude.
16 times. Yeah, you're a serial vandalizer.
Yeah. That's
like you. It's like you're on the clock.
Yeah.
Well, the graveyard chef, he knows his hours. Everyone's sleeping.
Yeah.
You know, it's probably old vehicles he's going after.
Well, apparently there's been some nice ones, and the damages have actually like multiple thousand in damages. So
that sucks.
I don't know. What's weird to me is it's not even like they described it as like theft. It hasn't really been like vehicle theft or anything. It's been more just vandalism, like
just tearing shit apart.
Like the guy he's just letting loose or something.
Wow.
I don't know. But yeah, that was just that's one of the things that's just kind of been going on around here in Vancouver Island. So look out for this graveyard car bandit if you're living in Saanich area. And he's apparently he's in his 30s and he's a thin Caucasian build. So look out. And other than that too, there's a new restaurant coming to Victoria.
This one's hype.
Yeah, we've been waiting for it for a while.
You know, it's not that we've been waiting for it. We never expected it.
Yeah, I guess so.
You know, it's not something I ever like expected. I was just, if I want it, I'm gonna go to Vancouver.
Yeah.
If I want it, I'm gonna go to the States.
Yeah.
Never did I expect it's gonna be within 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's quick.
Yeah.
And that is what's coming.
It's Chipotle.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, we would assume you guys know what that is.
Yeah, you know, not like Chipotle's.
Yeah,
like the pepper or whatever they are. We're talking Chipotle Mexican Grill. They got the big burritos. We had them in LA. It's the first time I actually had them, and they were, I've had better, but they were good.
Yeah.
Oh man, the sour cream, the guac. It was cheap.
Yeah.
Hey, what if they size down when they open up?
I don't know.
What if they go Canadian size? Like
you liked it though, didn't you? Like the size was good.
It was huge.
Yeah.
$10 or whatever it was.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like
I'll go 10 times over, man.
Like we definitely need something like that here. It would be nice if we had one a little closer. 30 minutes is not bad, but
yeah, it's
a little closer, like after the gym, would be nice instead of driving 30 minutes.
Yeah, when you're going there, you're going there.
Yeah, and like, you're gonna be sitting there and waiting to use the bathroom.
There's gonna be 100 guys there, first day.
Oh,
chicken's gonna be sold out first day.
Probably.
They're gonna have to get some new suppliers. They don't know what's coming for them.
But yeah,
they're gonna open up probably another one. I bet you.
Hopefully, I mean they're probably gonna do so good that they'll end up. Yeah, you're right.
That'd be great.
One, yeah. But yeah, no, I think it's great that they're doing that because, we here have options like Mucho Burrito, which, in our opinions, we take one bite and. What did you say you described the chicken as?
Like those playground wood chips with with some flavor.
Yeah.
Chicken flavored playground wood chips. Whatever that bark mulch or whatever it's called.
Oh.
It's just crap, dude. I went in there with high hopes. I was like, I can't wait. It better be like Chipotle.
Yeah.
And I take one bite. I'm just chewing for freaking at least 20 seconds before I can even swallow. And when I did swallow, it was just dry.
Yeah, that's the one thing I noticed right away.
Holy crap, dude, this is bad. And I bought the biggest one.
Yeah.
It's probably about $18. First bite, I was like, oh man, there's no way it can be this bad. Second bite, trash
Yeah.
in the bin.
Yeah. No, it's just like, and that's like what shocked me because we have, I guess the competition here for burritos is what, like the Three Gringos.
And they're not known for burritos. They just have a burrito.
Yeah.
You know,
Like they're known for just Mexican food.
yeah.
But their burritos are overall,
Even though a burrito isn't,
like it's not
Yeah,
like it's not
they got the
originally from
burrito.
Mexico.
to be honest, and then La Taquisa.
La Taquisa is a good one too. That's like, I would say that's more of
They had a
Nacho
good one.
Burritos competition. But that's the thing though, La Taquisa, like when it comes to ordering chicken from La Taquisa, one, it's not like the cubed up chicken,
Yeah.
which is fair. But it's also not dry. It's like it
not
tastes like
dry.
chicken. It's a
Same
little
with
wet.
Gringos.
Gringos as well.
It's perfect.
But-
Shredded chicken, moist.
The Mucho Burrito, it's just like, it's just super dry. And I guess, sure, you can say it's like a fast food burrito place. But we've been to Chipotle, at least in the States, and it was like,
I loved it.
like Mucho's here and Chipotle is like up here. So,
Yeah, I mean, like for me, I was gonna go get another one, and then another one another day.
yeah.
But for me, Mucho is one bite, and that's in the bin.
Yeah.
Like it was so bad.
Like there's no competition.
Nothing.
There isn't.
It's not even on the bar. It's just
No.
yeah. It's just yeah.
Like if I'm like super, super hungry and for some reason, like out of all those, because there's a lot of restaurants right by where we go to for like the Mucho Burrito.
Yeah.
If for some reason I'm not feeling any of those, which is like such a low number, and I'm super hungry, I'll go there.
You
but-
go to Mucho,
But
and go get a
that,
burrito?
but that's the only reason. If I was hungry and every other place was closed, where I just wasn't feeling it, that's the only reason. But even now that Chipotle is opening,
I'll take the drive.
it,
like,
that's what I'm
I'll take the
thinking now. Yeah.
you hear that, Mucho? Like no offense, but I'll take the drive.
Yeah, like if somehow like someone important from Mucho is listening to this, like
just moisten up the chicken a little bit.
step up your game when it comes to like chicken, because we don't want to be eating like wood chipped chicken.
Yeah, flavored wood chip chicken. You know, and honestly, everything else was okay. The chicken was the worst thing.
Yeah.
So 0 out of 10 on the chicken.
Well, that's the most important thing. It's
and
the
it
protein.
is. And I didn't want the beef. I just wanted the chicken, man.
Yeah.
You got to try the chicken burrito. That's always what you got to try. And
Yeah.
it was a letdown.
Yeah. They definitely need to work on that for sure, or else I'm just there's never gonna get a sale from me ever again.
And you know, the thing is, most people would say like, oh, well, it sits there all day. Well, it's like, it's a burrito place. It's a chicken place. It should be in and out, in and out, in
Yeah.
and out. Why is it even getting old?
Well,
right?
dude, how many
Cook to
places have chicken that sit there all day
Not
and it
many.
still tastes way better though?
And not many, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, they're probably cooking it. You probably got a few employees, they get there at 8. They got the chicken order. It's like maybe 40 pounds of shredded chicken they need to make.
Yeah.
And they make it at 9, They
Yeah.
make it quick. But really, they should be making it at like 12.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
it gets dry, it gets soggy.
I feel like the only thing that like Mucho Burrito will have on Chipotle when it comes out here is that Mucho Burrito's in more of a convenient spot.
They should just swap locations.
They should, honestly. I think they would. I mean, they should. Like, that'd be awesome. Because,
Absolutely.
yeah, like, I know Chipotle, like, it's going to be, it's in an area where it's not much parking, or, like, it's just going to be a little harder to get parking.
It's probably going to be like those in that In-N-Out Subway, like, no parking nearby. It's just like that In-N-Out.
Kind of, yeah. It's, like, near Sticky. So,
Yeah, it's
so it's going to be hard to park, and
They're
I feel
open
like
late,
a lot
too.
of people are going to be kind of just, when it comes to, like, oh, I don't want to get out of the car, like, laziness to
yeah.
try something way better than Mucho, but...
Well, yeah, like McDonald's down there on the corner. Like, you don't go to that. You don't like plan to go to that McDonald's when you're in the car.
Yeah.
Like, you go to a different one that has a parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like it's gonna be like that. You're downtown. You're like, oh, Chipotle, let's go.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully. Like,
But I'm gonna go probably not first day. It's gonna be a waste of time. It's gonna be so packed.
oh, it's gonna be so busy.
Just
Like,
a
it's not
burrito,
even gonna
man.
be worth it. I
No.
mean, but we should definitely. You know what? I think we'll do this. We'll go, and we'll record
First bite.
our first bite and our thoughts about Chipotle and where we live compared to the States, and we'll let you know if it's better or worse than the one we had in the States, and if it's better or worse than Mucho, because who knows? Maybe they might disappoint us, and it might be worse.
You never know. What? Yeah, same supplier
Yeah.
chicken, dude. I'd be pissed.
Yeah, but yeah, we'll do that, and if you want to see that, we'll post that on the HTG Real Instagram account, and we'll also post that on TikTok as well if you're wanting to look for that. And we'll post a video version on YouTube as well. But for the audio listeners on Spotify and iTunes, if you want to see that when we do that, you'll have to go on those other software apps to do that. So, but yeah, dude, I'm excited. I'm actually getting hungry thinking about it now.
Yeah, you know, I'm thinking about a bin burger. I'm thinking about a few.
Oh, really?
A few.
We're
meals
actually
here now.
we're actually going. Like I'm going later tonight. Yeah.
Yeah, my car is not making it. You know,
I'm in.
red lining up the hill. Wop, wop, wop.
If you want to go, I got a car. Got the snow tires, dude.
Could use a bison though.
You're not working tomorrow. I'll be honest. I mean, if you are though, they're coming later.
Well, yeah, I got a buddy that might pick me up.
Oh yeah.
Just to make money, you know.
Yeah, fair enough.
Back from the LA trip.
I mean, we got a whole extra 20 minutes, so you can think about it. But
yeah,
been for never goes wrong late at night.
Yeah, well, my hair is actually. I'm touching it a few times because it's actually icing. And it's poking my head.
Yeah.
So every time I touch it, there's ice.
Oh. Yeah. I mean, what are we at now? It's like -8, isn't it? Or no, not -8.
Well, when you got here, it was like -4, and it's supposed to drop to 11.
Yeah. I'm gonna check right now. I'm curious.
And, you know, we live on the West Coast, so that's cold. Like that's not like -30 in Alberta. Like that's freaking cold too. But this is just as cold, but not. You know, it's different. It's wet. It bites. It's bad. Like you don't want to be out when especially if there's a wind gust hits you, man. You're cold for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
And I hate it. You know, I'd rather be on a rock in Mexico, just buns
boiling.
out. No, buns out. You know, margarita.
Yeah.
Just
boiling the cheeks, dude.
Yeah, it's just sweating.
Yeah, just nice. That's the one time I'll appreciate some good sweats is when I'm in Mexico or some hot place, and if my butt's sweating in a place like that, I
don't even care, dude.
I'll embrace it.
Especially like if I think back to like if it's this time of year.
Yeah.
And I just look at the weather for home, and I'm like, yeah, no. And I'm just like, I just toss the phone in the sand.
It says we're at -6 right now, so.
That's pretty cool. It's not that brutal, you know. Just maybe 2 hoodies, and then you can.
Yeah, I mean, I only had two like, what do you call them? Like a hoodie and a little cover over that, and it was fine. But
you don't want to go on a hike in that though.
No. I mean, you shouldn't be going on a hike anyways with this weather. But yeah, I mean, that's the thing about Victoria though. You're completely right. Is like, unlike places like where I used to live in Ontario, like, you know, weather forecast says it's going to be like this, and it is. Here, it's like they tell us, you know, it's going to be like this day, and it's just not like that day, and it's like the next day like that. And like on Tuesday, like they had the wind warning thing, and like people were like, okay, a bit of wind, you know. I wasn't even expecting it, and it was like insane. Like I was on
it was bad. It's always brutal up here.
Yeah, like I was working outside, and I was just getting pushed around. We had to cancel a job too because it was just not safe.
No.
Yeah,
it's getting cold. I'd rather just be in the sun. You know, there's not much sun around here. People are like, oh, the weather changes. You can look at blue sky while you're being rained on. You know, like I go to other places, and it's kind of just like that too.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair though, like this weather does not last nearly as long as like any other place on the East Coast. Like we get this maybe max
a month,
a week, or like 2 months.
I'd say the month of like February and March is where you go snowboarding.
Yeah,
you know, you see your breath.
Yeah, I guess.
But then there's those couple days, maybe a week, where it actually like dumps snow.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Is like it's only a couple days, and maybe a week or two. Like everywhere else, like Ontario and all those places, like Quebec, like it's snowing like for at least a month, and it's just
people are trying to tell me like, oh, buy a truck. It's like so you can get around in the snow. I'm like, well, I'm gonna spend like $20,000 on a truck to
buy winter tires
to drive around for 2 days.
Yeah,
you know,
I've seen trucks in the ditch.
Yeah, they're in the
like. It's not.
It's just it's tires. It's just how you drive.
It's the driver.
How you drive.
It's not about the car. It's
like 1,000 horsepower cars not gonna work very well.
Yeah, I guess so. But hey, dude, like Dominic Toretto said, it's about the man behind the wheel.
So if it's a woman, that's I don't know.
I don't know. That's just a joke, though.
Yeah, Toretto, he's about family.
Yeah, he's about family. So, yeah, I know. I mean, there's actually a lot of great women drivers out there. I think, yeah.
Ken Block's daughter, dude, she's like
Dude, she's insane.
insane, dude.
She's so good at driving. But
She's
definitely,
cocky, but she got a reason.
but there's definitely
She's
like,
great.
I would say both sides are pretty bad sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, everyone's bad at driving, dude.
Yeah.
You know,
Definitely.
everybody.
Yeah. Like, it's funny. Like, some
The
people
dog in a
take
car
that.
is bad at driving. You know?
Oh, yeah. Some people take the stereotype, like, so, like, literally about, like, oh, you know, like, women can drive, which is, like, not true at all. They can, but at the end of the day, it's, like, it's just a joke. Like,
Yeah,
some people do actually think that, which is stupid.
and they get angry about it, man.
Yeah.
When you get like guy on guy talk, and you know, like a girl cuts a guy off when you're driving with a guy at work or whatever, they just lose it.
Yeah,
man.
dude,
Especially the
they
old
lose it.
heads, they just lose it.
Yeah, dude. When
They're just like that woman, man, and I'm like, dude, it's a simple, it's a simple mistake. Sometimes it's like,
It's like you don't know what's going on in their head. What if they're late? What if their kids are distracting them driving? It's like, dude,
you
have
know,
a
like
little
what if their
sympathy.
puppies got babies? You know, like
Yeah.
like they got a toe infection that's sepsis. You know, they gotta get to the.
Like, what if they just
You never know.
ordered McDonald's and instead of getting the cheeseburger, they got the nuggets instead, and she's hurrying her way to get that order changed because the kids are crying? Like, you'd be stressed.
You know,
you
if you-
can't blame her for cutting you off.
If you found that out, then you can kind of get like,
Okay, whatever.
If you found
You
it
get my
out,
point.
but if you didn't know, then just leave it alone.
Yeah, I feel like some
They
people
didn't,
just
they
gotta
didn't shoot
chill.
you. They didn't take your money.
Yeah,
If
like,
they hit your car, then yeah, get them over, get the insurance.
yeah.
But if they literally didn't hit you, you know, they got remorse. Just leave it alone, man.
Yeah.
Just leave it alone.
Yeah, I think, yeah, like just people just need to have a bit more understanding on like when a stereotype's a joke and when it's not. Like, it's just, you know. But yeah, dude.
It's
Oh yeah, but it is good to be in a hot tub like this. I won't lie. Especially, it's honestly not even like that cold like in here though. Which,
no, there must be something
Yeah.
like keeping the heat down.
yeah. And hey, you know, HTG, we do this even through the snow. So, you know, like we're out here filming and doing this for entertainment for you guys. So, you know, we ain't skipping just because a little snow is in the way. You know,
It is cold.
it's cold, but we are out here.
No, if it was Alberta, HTG would probably be inside.
We'd probably be inside, but we'd still be doing it. We'd still be doing it.
Because negative 30, yeah.
Yeah.
We're here. HTG. Whoa.
It seems like it's starting to snow again. Oh, you feel that?
Something shifted.
Little breeze.
It's also my stomach just like telling me, get a burger in me, you know?
Oh, I thought you meant the stomach was doing the breeze. I'm like, what do you mean by that? Like,
No.
little fart.
No. Maybe after the burgers, you know?
Dude, actually, speaking of farts, it's so funny. I had a couple people ask me if I was farting in like previous episodes because they hear like bubbles in the back, or they'll like
Dude.
watch the video. And
Have you guys ever been in a hot tub, you know?
yeah, like dude,
You hop in the hot tub, you have air in your shorts,
yeah,
you get down, a big bubble pops
like
up.
just like that.
Yeah, you and your friends have a big giggle,
Yeah,
and you all forget about it. But
Yeah.
then you see it later, and you're like, "Oh, he farted."
yeah. It's like,
Hey, what if he
fart,
did?
dude.
What if he did?
Yeah,
though?
okay, if I did fart, so
Maybe
what?
he
What are you
had-
gonna do about
I
it?
mean, he had a good meal.
Yeah.
His stomach doesn't agree with it, but he had a good meal.
I mean, hey, they say farting's good for you. I mean, I'm not gonna fart in the camera and go.
Like
but-
farting may not be good for you, but if it's in you, it's good to get it out.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure holding your fart is not good for you. I mean, when I hold mine and my belly goes, like, it doesn't
yeah.
feel good.
Yeah.
Like it feels like, you know, like someone's like base levels went up to 10. You know?
If it's coming out, you know, it's coming out.
Yeah, but no. To clarify for people that thought I was farting in the last episodes, I wasn't. And if I was, why does it matter? Like, what are you gonna do?
Let it go.
Come over here and you're gonna tell me not to fart? You're gonna sniff my fart? Like, I'm just, we're totally joking, but
Yeah. What if you did?
it was
did.
funny.
Yeah. Well, I'm just remembering about that mac and cheese
Which one?
back in LA.
You're hungry, dude. I can tell you're hungry.
I went to the Popeyes, the new one. First time trying it, and it was like Christmas Eve.
The one by the new McDonald's?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying like it's Christmas Eve. I'm like, you know, I'm tired. I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna get some Popeyes. Try it first time.
Yep.
I get like their standard spicy sandwich, and then 3-piece strip.
Okay.
I'm hyped for it. I'm like, this looks good.
Yeah.
Seen the videos, looks good. Get home, strips are just chewing in my mouth. I'm just chewing for days.
Really?
They're bland.
Dude, they must get the chicken from the same place
They
that
must.
Woodchip Burrito does.
So I have one strip, and I'm like looking at the other two, and I'm like, I don't want these.
Yeah.
So I throw them out. Then I look at the burger, and I'm like, I just lost all my appetite. I take a bite. It was juicy, but it was bland.
Yeah? No. What burger did you get? Just a...
Standard chicken.
Mm.
So then I toss that out. Then I try again with my buddy. We roll up there. We're like, okay, we're gonna try.
Oh, you went twice?
Yeah. So I was like, we're gonna try. Well, he wanted to go, so
Yeah.
he's never been. And I'm like, okay, I'll retry chicken nuggets instead of the strips, and I'll get the mac and cheese because I was just fiending for mac and cheese. So I get the mac and cheese. It's like a $2 for a snack size. You know, it's like 4 bites.
Yeah.
Whatever. Bland as hell, dude. It was just cheese and noodles.
Yeah.
Just that's all it tasted like. No flavor in the cheese, just like straight cheese. No like spikes in the flavor, nothing.
Yeah.
The other chicken nuggets, or whatever, bland, oily. You had to fully dunk them in sauce.
Jeez. That's...
It was an 8-pack. I'm not gonna lie, I think I ate 3. Rest in the bin.
That's bad. I mean, I've been wanting to try it again because I've only had it once, and it was from DoorDash. And it actually, to
Was
me,
it in America?
No, it was here. I don't remember. It was a different Popeyes. It was the one by
One down there.
The one down, yeah, in town. But I only had a sandwich. I don't know which one I got, and it was through DoorDash, and it wasn't bad. I mean, I was super hungry, so it was good for me.
Yeah.
But I want to go again and see what it's like, because you know you got to go twice. You can't just go once.
Yeah, I went twice, and I was like,
Yeah.
it was literally like oily, and you know what breadcrumbs taste like?
Yeah.
So breadcrumbs.
Just alone.
And then they were like, you can tell they were like saturated in oil, so they
Yeah.
like when you bit into it, it would just kind of like leak a bit.
Yeah.
And then plain chicken, so just plain, dunked in honey mustard. Just tasted like ass. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Dude, it makes me think though too, like we didn't go there, but it just makes me think like when you dump something in so much sauce, like is it because you enjoy the sauce, or is it because that thing has no flavor and it has to be in sauce? Because when I see videos of everyone losing it, going nuts about Cane's, going like, oh, Cane's is so good, like their cane sauce, like it's not even the chicken, it's just the cane sauce.
Yeah.
And they're dumping their chicken like fully glazed in the sauce. It's like, is it really worth it if I'm just gonna be dunking this the whole time? Like,
Maybe it's the combination.
We didn't go because of the sodium.
Sodium warning. Yeah, I didn't want to.
Which is crazy. I've never seen that before.
If there's a warning on sodium, your daily limit's low. It's not that much,
Yeah.
And if I'm having it in like one bite,
Yeah.
no.
But it makes me think though, like, cause so many people like are like, Cane's is so good, their sauce. But I saw a guy on TikTok. He straight up had a fountain in his car, like a
Of cane sauce.
it's cane sauce. And he's
What
like,
even is it? It's just Chipotle sauce?
I don't even know what it is, but apparently it's so good that you need to go. Yet
That's what they said about In-N-Out Burger, and I was in and
very
out.
disappointed.
I was in and out.
Yeah, but anyways, I think we should.
Ooh, is that the confirmation breeze right there?
Yep, I think that confirms
That's
it.
the get the hell out breeze. That's the-
vortex air. I think we're gonna move on and
That was probably it, though. The news people probably step out of bed, open the window, that hits them, and they're like, vortex.
yeah.
They don't really get on the scanners, and
No, they just kind of feel it and they're like,
they,
yep,
they do that finger in the air trick, and they're just like,
Yeah.
yep.
that's it.
And then right after they do that, they walk on stage and they get right into it.
They start going on.
In today's weather, like right
Yeah.
there. Bang.
Just boom, and it just rolls off their tongue fast.
Prove me wrong.
It's like, and today's well, like it's just
One of the weatherman, Gary Archibald, he's an OG.
the fact that you know his name is
He's OG.
impressive, dude. But yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead inside, so we'll see you guys in a sec. All right, so we're back. As you can tell, we're in a warm, toasty spot. I don't know if you can see the snow behind us, but it is currently snowing. But yeah, if you are on audio, this doesn't really matter to you. But if you're on video, obviously you can tell. We're in a different spot. We're not in the movie room. Movie room's currently having some renos. I believe.
Yeah, it's like an ozone and it's cleaning the air. Mouse poop.
Yeah. But for now, this will work. And honestly, I think it's pretty sick couch setup we got going on here.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
You got a toasty fire over there.
Yeah.
Wood burning stove.
Yeah.
You know, the snow's outside.
But yeah, though, how was your week this week? Like overall, like summary, was it pretty good?
It's good. Just early mornings with the dog. She's finally starting to get a good sleep schedule. But it was like waking up at 2, 4. Got to be at work for up for 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's brutal waking up at 3 to go outside and practically be awake.
Right.
And then have to be awake 2 hours later.
Yeah.
But, you know, it is kind of nice sometimes. Sometimes I'll wake up and I'll listen. I don't hear her. And then I'll be like, what time is it? So I'll look at my phone. It's 2 a.m. And I'm like, you know, I kind of like that sometimes because then I'm like, I know I'm awake, so I get more sleep. Like, I just feel like I can get better sleep if I...
Like you've slept and you feel like you slept good, and then you wake up thinking it's later.
Yeah, and then you're like, oh, I don't have to go to work for another, like, 3 hours or some 2 hours. And I'm like, it's pretty good. But then sometimes she starts barking at 5. And my alarm's at 5:15. I'm like, no, just hold out for when I need to get up.
Yeah.
But no, you got to get up when she's barking.
Yeah, dude, I know I had I don't know what it was. Maybe it was like the way I was eating before, like going to bed or whatever. But there was like a moment for me where, for a solid week, like I'd go to bed at like 11, 10, and I'd wake up maybe around 3 in the morning, and I was just in deep sleep where I thought I just slept 8 hours, but I've only slept like 4 or 5 hours. And I'd wake up thinking the exact same thing. I was like, let's go. Like, I still got 4 more hours. Like,
yeah, it's actually like nice sometimes. And the bed's comfy.
Yeah. It's
just
like, sick feeling.
Yes.
Yeah, but I don't know why that is. Because it's weird. Like,
yeah, it's really weird.
Some things you eat actually affects the way you sleep. Yeah. Like when I eat like a lot of like maybe salt or like a lot of like sodium, I would say, before bed.
Yeah.
Like you'll see me waking up in the middle of the night, opening that fridge, just getting a cold glass of water because I'm parched.
You know, things I never really do is wake up for water and wake up to pee. Like I've never done that.
Yeah, I do it all the time. Yeah.
I just sleep till the morning and then I pee in the morning.
No, in the middle of the night, if I have to pee, I get up. I'll maybe do it like with my eyes closed because you know, like you know where you're going, right? So I just go, turn on the thing, pee, wash my hands. I even wash my hands. And I go back to bed. I don't flush sometimes because I'm like, I'll just flush in the morning. I don't want to make too much noise.
Yeah.
But like,
yeah. No, I don't wake up to pee. It's
weird. Yeah.
It is weird. Yeah, it just kind of hits me in the morning, and I'm like, oh, there we go.
I mean, I guess everyone's different.
Yeah.
I mean, I know people that sleepwalk. I've never done that.
Yeah, that's weird.
Like maybe once when I was little, but
I feel like some of them are fakers, you know?
Oh, I mean, you can tell when someone's actually like sleptwalk, and then you can also tell when they're like, one, it's fake or it's just exaggerated.
You know, but if they're over my head, dude, when I'm sleeping, they're getting tackled. Like
you mean like if someone's at your house sleeping?
Yeah, if I'm sleeping, I wake up and you're there, you're getting tackled. What? Like jokes or not, you know.
No, you're not
that you know you're getting a full on like Pittsburgh Steelers defense tackle right there.
Jeez,
boom,
dude.
Boom.
Don't mess with you when you're sleeping, huh?
No.
Wow.
Sleepwalkers didn't
keep that noted. No, I don't even know if I'd be just confused, to be honest. I'd be like, what are you doing? Like, is this like, are you awake or not? Like,
you just kind of like open your eyes, close, like slowly, and be like, what are you doing?
But there's like a thing like where you can't, like someone that's sleepwalking, apparently you can't wake them up or something. Like,
they get woken up, dude.
Apparently, like something happens. I don't know how true this is, and I don't even know what happens. But apparently, something happens.
Maybe it stops.
I mean,
maybe it's cured, and that's why people aren't doing it anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I've only had it once, and it was like it was in Ontario. I was like 5 years old, and I'm like upstairs. So the way our house was set up was you got the main floor, you got the basement, and you got the top floor. And when you go up the stairs, you know, like when you go upstairs, there's like a wall barrier. Mm-hmm. So around the barrier, down the hall was my room. And I don't know how I remember this because I was only 5 years old, but I've got great memory, I guess. But so I wake up and I remember walking down the hallway, obviously, and down the first set of stairs to the main floor.
Yeah.
And then I walked down all the way to the basement. And now the basement, it had like, it wasn't hardwood. It was different kind of wood. Or I just remember the floor was different. It was colder. Right. So I remember just like stepping on it and then just feeling cold, like just really cold. And I guess I woke up at that moment and I didn't know where I was, and unless I was pitch black, and just started just screaming.
Just panic.
Just literally panicking. And I was just like yelling. I'm like, Dad, like just losing it. And then he came down and just put me back to sleep. But that was like that was the one time I ever slept well.
Jeez, dude.
Yeah. But
sleep paralysis is the weird one.
Yeah, that I don't even want.
I don't even think about it because like,
experience
what if my brain like was like, let's do it, you know?
Yeah.
I don't even think about it.
Like, who do we know? One person we know, I think, told us like they've woken up once and they couldn't move. Like, you know, like is that what that is? Like where you wake up and you
feel like there's something like someone's in the room, like about to get you. It just be some like schizophrenia thing, you know?
Maybe, but it's like, it's just weird how the body does that, right? Like,
yeah, like you're awake, but you can't move.
Like that's wild. Well, apparently, if your brain senses your eyes or something like that, because apparently your eyes and everything else are on like a separate nervous system or something like that. Apparently, if it senses it, you'll go blind or something like that.
Oh yeah. If you
could be wrong, but something around.
Yeah, I literally saw that like yesterday.
Along those lines.
If your immune system recognizes you have eyes, it like attacks them.
Yeah.
It's like what?
It's like what? Like, but yet so many people can see. So just imagine like, it's just like so well designed, you know. But yeah, but overall your week was good.
It is pretty good.
Yeah, that's good. I'd say mine was pretty solid too. Not too much, just kind of work and dealing with the weather, but. And also the gym. Have you been recently? Like, have you been going or?
No, I went once in the last week and a half because I want to get my sleep back up. I went on like Saturday and I was like, just doing compound lift, whatever. No, forget what I was doing. I was doing something heavy. Just felt so bad. I was like, this feels like crap.
Yeah,
I was
weren't feeling it.
I was like, I feel like I'm pulling muscles here. Because I don't know, like that day I had maybe 4 hours of sleep, day before 3 hours of sleep, day before maybe 5. Still getting like no sleep, but I'm gonna restart on this coming Saturday. Yeah, so I'm gonna go back to 4 days a week.
Yeah, I feel like
I'm gonna switch gyms too.
Really? Where are you going?
I'm gonna go to the JDF because I want that bang for the buck. You know, hit the gym, hit the steam room.
Fair enough.
Hit home. You know.
Yeah. That's fair. I find it weird. Like for me, it's like how you were saying, like you had like no really energy because of your sleep. Like
it's brutal sometimes. It really gets you.
Yeah, like I find it weird though, like how, you know, the average person would think like, you know, oh, you don't eat well before the gym or whatever. Like you're not gonna have a good gym sesh, but. Like for me, it's quite different. Like it's like if I don't sleep good, like everything's just messed up.
Can't do
like
it.
It's not even the food; it's just the sleep.
Well, I was like sitting there on the bench, and I was like doing the workout. It was like 1, 2, and I was like 3, and I just kind of sat there. I was like, I don't even want to do this, dude. I was,
just weren't.
Like it wasn't that I didn't want to do it. Meaning like I don't want to be disciplined. Like I wanted to go. Yeah. I drove there. I was bumping tunes, pre-workout. I did like 2 workouts, and then I got to the third like time to work out like heavier one, and I was just like, no,
just weren't feeling it.
That was it. Like those 2 warm-up sets, that's all I had in me.
Man,
time to go home.
Sometimes that happens, dude. You have your off days for sure.
Well, no, it makes sense that I have an off day. It's just like I had the puppy up at 4 a.m.
Yeah, I mean you've been busy, dude. You've been super busy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, but no, dude, I've been going this week like every day, and I've noticed the newcomers, the new year, new me people. They're there because it's been pretty busy these last couple of days. Like especially after, I mean, it's always busy around like 4 o'clock after work.
New year, new me.
But there's been a lot of them. Like I forget what day it was. I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday yesterday. It was just packed. Like everyone that we know, they would walk up to me and be like, so busy. And I'd be like, yeah, like it's definitely been busier. Like last week, the first week of January wasn't as busy, I would say. But like the second week, I guess the
people are just signing up.
They're signing up, dude.
That's what happens. It's every gym apparently.
Mm-hmm.
It only lasts for like a few months, maybe a month.
Yeah. But yeah, I know it's definitely getting busier. It's good though, good for them. But
yeah, it's always good. People are actually doing the work.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
But you know what? It doesn't really matter all that much unless their diets are clean at home. Like you could see them putting in work, but then they go home and eat 6 pizzas.
Yeah, I mean, I know what you're saying. End of the day, it's like where their
it's where their minds at.
Minds at, yeah, for sure. I mean, I would say that's anyone though. Like with a lot of things, if you're gonna do it, have the right mindset for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or else end of the day, it doesn't matter to me. You're just lying to yourself. But
yeah.
But yeah, I agree.
Well, hopefully all these newcomers, they get swole.
Yeah, I mean, hey, we were there once, and sometimes it just starts with just something small like that, just working out. Not even know. I mean, we didn't really know the food stuff till like 2-3 years into it.
No.
Yeah, I mean, it's all baby steps. So
it's good for the gyms though, and they're making extra money.
Yeah, I mean it's good for them, I guess. Yeah, not us.
They should get more equipment,
Yeah,
all this extra money, like a few more machines.
Yep. I mean, I don't want to complain or anything, but with the amount of people we have coming at our gym and memberships, at least some machines being upgraded or some new equipment compared to just getting a completely new hip thrust thing that, to be honest, how many people use it?
And it's in the most weirdest spot.
Yeah. It's like out of everything new we could have gotten. Like, I mean, cool. We got a leg extension, a new one. That was kind of nice.
Yeah.
About time. But I don't know. I mean, I feel like...
What happened to the whole knocking down the wall talk?
I don't know. I mean, I have no say, but...
Yeah. Well,
it would be nice to have a little upgrade.
I don't think the hip thrust machine is needed at all.
No.
In a day-to-day human body. And really, if you took a man who was doing a bodybuilding show and one had hip thrusts in his workout, and the other one had a compound hip thrust, which was hitting the hips, but it wasn't that thing.
Yeah.
They're gonna look the same, dude.
Probably.
Pretty dang similar.
I think the compound one's probably gonna be even better.
Yeah, bro. So this whole $4,000 machine, whatever you want to call it, it's expensive.
It's expensive.
Got a few pulleys on there.
The real question is was it worth it? But I mean, hey, I don't know. I mean, from my opinion, I don't think it was.
I thought they were getting by just fine, setting up a few things, put a bar there.
Yeah.
Control the weight.
Yeah. It's just, what I'd love is if like some new cable fly machines, like the whole cable ones, the ones that they have in the back or in the middle.
Yeah.
Like new ones, those would be sick.
Because
those things out there, they're freaking like the metal thing's poking out now. Like I've gotten cut a couple of times now, putting on a handle, because the tape just isn't enough. But
yeah.
Besides that, though, great gym.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
things are expensive, but that's why there's members.
Yeah.
Lots of them.
Yeah, that's true.
And without them, things are more expensive.
Mm-hmm.
But then there's lots of them, so
yeah, that is true.
It's good.
But yeah, I am definitely ready for tonight's food.
Yeah, you're gonna get a burger?
Yeah, I'm gonna get a burger. I don't really know what I want though. They have a special right now. It's like a month burger. I had it like last week.
Bourbon?
The bourbon, yeah.
I love the bourbon.
It's good, but it has this like the sauce they put in the chorizo.
Spicy.
I don't know what it does, but it destroyed me for 2 days. Like just horrible stomach ache for 2 days.
That burger's the burger that made the Burger Squeezers chat.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's the burger.
I think it was. Yeah, I mean, we can
It's a
tell
lot
them
of
real
burgers.
quick, like
In one
really,
sentence.
really quick. But basically, me and Joseph and two other buddies, we went to Bin 4, and at the time, this burger was just on the menu all the time. It wasn't like a feature, and we all got it. It's called the Dirty Bourbon. Basically, it's a BC like acres 63 something patty.
It's tasty.
It's very good with an onion ring on it, with this chorizo sauce in the onion ring, with a bunch of other stuff. Anyways, we all ate it. We all enjoyed it. We chatted for a bit, went home, and as we went home, we had a group chat of us four to just talk about when we're meeting earlier that day. And one of us sends a picture of us just kind of in the bathroom saying, "Yo, like, what are you guys doing?" And all of us reply, and we're all in the bathroom at the same time, and then squeezing out burgers. So we changed our chat to the burger squeezes because of that. But that was funny.
That was a good time.
That was good. That was a laugh. Yeah, but dude, I think we'll call it here.
It's about a hair past a freckle.
Hair past the freckle, yeah. But we'll call it here. Thanks again if you watched the whole thing. We'll be back next week. If you want to follow us, that would be great. On HTG for real on Instagram, or HTG highlights on TikTok. But yeah, we upload on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts every Saturday at 11:30 a.m. or 12. So stay tuned for these next coming weeks. We got a lot of good topics planned, and we're going to continue the Victoria Buzz kind of weekly, what's been going on at the beginning-ish part of the pod. So anyways, thanks again for watching, and keep supporting, and just share this to your family and friends. We'd appreciate it a lot. And we've already been like pretty happy with, like, you start small, and like some of the like analytics we've been looking at for,
It's going up, man.
it's going up. So we've been pretty happy with this, and we love doing this. So we want to keep doing this for you guys
Smash that
and
like
for
button.
us. But yeah, smash that like button, share, and we hope to hear back from you and see you guys next week. So peace.